Welcome to my intermediate tutorial on tweening with external classes. What I'm going to use is an external class that I like. It's called Greensock, but you can use any one that you want. And we're going to go to the Greensock website and we want Tween Lite. And we'll download the ActionScript 3 version. And I've already extracted one and I put it into this folder. And this is the extracted version. Once you extract it, you just right click, hit extract here, and there you have your folder. What we want to do is go inside that folder and grab the COM folder. So I'm going to highlight it, copy it, and on my desktop I have a Flash Tutorials folder. And I want to paste that COM folder into the folder that you're going to use. And what we need to do is whenever we create a project that uses this COM folder, which is all the classes, so these are all the tweening classes that other people have built for us, and we want to put all of our files inside the same folder that contains the COM folder. So I'm going to come over here and create a new ActionScript folder, or file, ActionScript 3.0, and right away I'm going to save it. And we want to save it right along with the COM folder. And we'll call this Intermediate Tweening. Now in our COM folder we should have our project file and the COM folder. So let's go back to Flash and just create a little movie clip that we can manipulate. If you remember from my last tutorial, I showed you how to create movie clips and instances, and we're just going to use some of those techniques. So we have our movie clip we want to create, and we'll label this movie clip tween and hit OK. And remember, we need to give it an instance name, and we'll give it the same name, movie clip tween. And now we're ready to talk to this object right here. First, we're going to go back to the Greensock website, and they've built this neat little engine that you can test your tweens before you actually put the ActionScript in. And what I want to do is, that's about where the box is on my stage, and I want to have it go to right about there, and I'm going to use an elastic class, and we'll hit tween and see what it looks like. That looks pretty cool. So we're going to grab this code that they've put down here. If we were to change this to cubic ease in, then the code would change and you grab a different code. But we want the elastic ease out, and we're going to grab all of this code. And really should label our timeline, so we'll call this movie clip tween. And once again, we need an actions layer. And obviously we need to put our actions inside the actions layer, so click on the first keyframe and open your actions panel. And we're going to paste the code in there. So this might be new to you, but what you can do is import external classes by using the import key. And then we have the COM folder. Inside the COM folder we want to talk to the Greensock classes, and the star means we're going to talk to all the Greensock classes. And what we want to do is we want to import also the COM Greensock easing class, and we want to import all the easing classes so that this elastic ease out can talk to this easing class and we can manipulate it. So right now we're ready to talk to it. We just need to change our movie clip name, which is right here, and we called ours MC_tween, and the duration was 2. We're moving to the X 80 pixels. The Y axis we're moving to 161 pixels, and the type is elastic ease out. Now we should be ready to run this. Control enter, and it tweened. Pretty cool. But I don't want it to do that. I want to be able to tell it when to tween, so we're just going to wrap it in a simple add event listener function. So we're going to do movie clip tween add event listener. And we're going to make it a mouse event. And it's going to be a click. And we'll call the function tween function. Now we added our event listener to our instance, and we're going to create the function that we're going to call right here. So we're going to call this function MC underscore, tween func, and we're going to be listening for a mouse event. And don't forget the trusty void at the end. It's very easy to do. And we want open curly brace and close curly brace. So now when we click on it, we'll be able to call this function and it won't start right away. So let's try this out. Control Enter. And see, nothing happens right away. And then we'll click on it and it tweens. And in the next tutorial I'll show you how to tween back.